All right. Well, yeah. We're doing things and stuff this morning. So, I threw me a little fit the other day. Whatever. I wasn't trying to be negative, right? I just want everybody that does this to follow the rules. It's not that hard. It's so easy. You know, we think, oh, it's hauling campers. I can do whatever I want. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I don't know why why am I even apologizing? Because it's just so simple. Take the camper, drop it off. The job doesn't get any easier than that, okay? I mean, because I'm priming it up, checking the oil and stuff. Yep, it's got a hole in it. Take my word for it. At the end of the day, what the fuck does it matter? We're hauling campers. I mean, in the end of things, what does it even fucking matter? I mean, because at the end, does it really fucking matter how much money you made, how many miles you ran, or how many campers you hauled? I mean, let's get real. The problem is, when you're making start talking, Justin. When you have hours of service violations, and you get speeding tickets, and you get caught on dash cam driving a little faster than you probably should, I mean, what the fuck, dude? There's no point. It really doesn't fucking matter. You know, we all want to make money, right? And we want to make money so we can have a good life, right? But is it worth having problems just to make that money? You overfill that bucket, though. The problem is, oh yeah, look at that. The goodness of the dude. The problem is, in the end, one can affect us all. Oh my gosh, those windows are filthy. Well, you know, I'm probably ranting a little bit again, but at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be the motherfucking man on the moon. It doesn't make a fuck to me. Because, you know, I want everybody to get home safe. And I don't care who you are or who you drive for. And I don't give a fuck about referral bonuses because it doesn't matter. I just want everyone to be successful, take their time, and don't get anybody hurt, including yourself, okay? The problem is, if you get caught and somebody gets hurt, or God forbid someone doesn't make it, it's gonna affect everyone that works at the company we work for. And that ain't fucking cool, dude. It's not. I mean, come on. I'm laughing about it, but it's just ridiculous. Be a man, do it how it's supposed to be, and tell people to do it according to the rules and policies of the company that you work for. Please. I'm asking very nicely instead of yelling and screaming and cussing. Well, I am cussing, but I'm not yelling and screaming. And you could say, you know, wow, he's just doing YouTube because he wants to get referral bonuses and make money off YouTube. Well, okay. Would it be nice to make some money on YouTube? I mean, yeah. But let's get real. I cuss, I smoke, I do pretty much everything that YouTube doesn't appreciate. So, yeah. Am I gonna make any money on YouTube? Probably not. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that some referral bonus money wouldn't be cool, because I mean, who doesn't want a little referral bonus money? I mean, yeah, that would be cool. But I don't care. I help people for free all the time. I did it before RVtransport. It doesn't matter. Because I mean, in the end, it doesn't matter how many referral bonuses you have or any of that other shit. It don't fucking matter. What matters is that you gave people the right information and they followed it properly, so that the rest of us were able to be successful without all the stupid fucking shit. Because, I mean, it's been brought to my attention that some of you consider this funny, and you want to make it to where it's one group against another. But here's the deal, dumbasses. We're on the same fucking team. And so, you can call me a coward because I didn't talk to you at a particular place. But you know what? I have a brain, and I know the places and the times to be an asshole, and there's a possibility that that place and that time may not have been the proper place to be an asshole, okay? Think about that for a minute, dum-dum. You have to remember that we're all on the same team. And if you start doing dumb stuff, it's gonna affect us all, okay? And when it affects us all, none of us are gonna have a job. And I'm not really all that big of a fan of that. And some of you think it's funny because you think what I said was improper, or that I may have not quoted the law just absolutely perfectly. And I may not have. But what I can tell you is what I said was true, and what I said is how it needs to be done. And if you disagree with me, you should call your safety and compliance and see what they have to say about what you said. Because I mean, I'm doing a lot of I mean and becauses. I don't know what's going on. I just, whatever. Safety and compliance, I suspect, get in the mail, is probably gonna side with me. You know, because they want the logs filled out in real time. They do not want you speeding. They do not want HOS violations. And they want everyone to operate safely. And they do not want anyone operating illegally. Because at the end of the day, yeah, they're in it to make money, but they don't want any problems either. And those problems that you may or may not create, they affect them as well as us. The point of the matter is, it doesn't matter what you think they do or that they're trying to lead you down the wrong path, because, I mean, they're not. And they just want to make money as well as you do, and those rules are in place for a reason. They're not in place to try to negatively affect us as drivers. They're not telling us these rules because they're some kind of master and they want to control your every move. If they were like that, then we'd all be employees and not contractors, okay? We are contractors, and they hire us to do a job. And you are required to follow the rules that they have to do the job, right? Okay, now that we have that cleared up, here's the deal. If you don't follow the rules of the job, you're gonna fuck it up for everybody, okay? And I don't want my job getting fucked up, right? So, just follow the rules. It doesn't matter what you do in life, you have certain little rules that you have to follow, and I'll be honest with you, I don't fucking like it. I can't stand having rules. But am I required to follow them to do my job? Well, unfortunately, I have to. Do I like it? Do I think it's fair? Fuck no! Do I think some of the rules that are required to follow are a touch ridiculous? Well, I mean, yeah. But the problem is that they're there because some people are fucking stupid and they do dumb shit, and that's just the playbook that we have to follow, and it's standardized for everyone, not just for us. Now, some of you may think that I'm just an asshole, but I'm really not. I can promise you, I'm not. And you may say that I'm grumpy. Well, yeah, I am. Look at this place. It's piss-pouring rain right now. It's cold. It's shitty. There's mud everywhere. I'm making a load of feed to feed these cows, and then I gotta go haul a camper. Now, am I saying I don't like my job? No. But right now, this sucks. Now I can hear the comments section. Well, if your job sucks so bad, go get a different one. Well, I like my job. Just not every day is fun. And we gotta do what we gotta do to make it happen. Now, unfortunately, us having to do what we have to do to make it happen, we gotta follow some rules. And yeah, unfortunately, those rules need to be followed. Otherwise, you're gonna get us all in trouble. And it's not just you, you're affecting everyone. And I would appreciate it if everyone just started following the rules. Now, if you don't like what I said and I hurt your feelings, then that's your problem. Because the issue might be with you. It may not be with me. Because at the end of the day, I mean, has anything I said really been that bad? Probably not. Do I tell a few jokes? Absolutely. And you know what? If you pay attention, I pick on myself more than I do anybody else. Because, I mean, let's face it, I call myself a part-time rocking chair pickup trucker, which means I'm lazy and I don't do anything. But the fact of the matter is, I bust my ass. And I make fun of myself and call myself lazy. I say that I don't do anything. I make fun of my Ford truck all the fucking time. I mean, all the time. So if I picked on you a little bit, get over it. We all pick on each other. It's called camaraderie. Now, if you feel it as I'm being rude to you, then that's your problem. Because I can be very rude to you, and you have yet to see that. Now, I said all that, and half of that don't mean diddly squat. But here's the deal. At the end of the day, I want everyone to make it home safely, and I want everyone to follow the rules so that we can all keep doing the job we're doing. Because I'm not looking to get fired, and I'm not looking to do anything else. Because, yeah, I was just complaining about the weather and the mud and how it sucks. But I do enjoy it. And so, you know, just follow the policies. Do what they tell you to do. They're not telling you to do that because they think it's fun. I can guarantee you that. I can promise you at the end of the day, the company does not aim to hurt you. The company wants you to be successful. And they make, can I do it one-handed? Those policies so that you will be safe and be successful. I can guarantee you they don't want you to fail. Now, you can believe that my live from Sunday, when was that? 2 days ago? The weekend before Thanksgiving. November of 2025. You can believe that that video and that rant that I did was directed at one particular person. But there's more to it than that. In fact, a lot more to it than that. I spoke with another guy, and I'm not going to say who it was, or really mention anything about them, because they asked me not to. So I'm going to honor what he said, and I'm going to do what I said. And that was, at the company that I work for, Wave Express, and I really appreciate the people there. I really do. And I enjoy my job. But there's two things that are killing us. And number one is hours of service violations. And number two is speeding tickets. And it's not that I give a fuck what you do. The problem is it's hurting us as a company. And I would really like it if that could come to an end. Because, I mean, let's just face it. Whether we like it or not, those violations and those hours of service violations, the speeding tickets, la-di-da, all that crap. Listen, shit happens, okay? Sometimes you do things and you don't really mean to do it, and you get caught and you get a ticket, and shit happens. Because, I mean, it does. Now, the problem with the people that are doing it intentionally, I've had my hand in the camera the whole time. Come on, Justin. Today your first day or what? The problem is that it affects our insurance. It affects our safety score, which affects whether or not we're going to get pulled into a scale to have a DOT inspection. And if you think for 1 minute that our customers aren't paying attention to our track record on the road, I mean, you're wrong. They're trusting us with campers. Some of them are $20,000. Some of them are $200,000-$300,000. I have no idea. They're expensive, okay? And they want to know that the guys that are hauling those campers are doing it safely. And that's all there is to that. Now, that's all I can say. If anything that I've said over the last couple videos hurt anybody's feelings, well, so what? It's not that I was trying to hurt anyone's feelings. I genuinely just want everybody to be safe, and I want everybody to get home safe at night. And I don't care about the rest of it. Because like I said before, it doesn't matter how many campers you hauled, how many miles you went, or any of that. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, when you're done with your life, and it's over, and everybody is gathering around you to celebrate your life, are they going to give a fuck how many miles you drove, or how many campers you hauled, or whether you dropped it off early or dropped it off late or whatever? No, they're not. It just doesn't matter. Just follow the rules, follow the company policies, and you're going to help everyone. You know, it's just that simple. And that's what people are going to remember, is the fact that you did your job, you did it how you were supposed to do it, and they're all going to remember that part. Because the rest of it doesn't fucking matter. It just doesn't. It doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter how many miles you put on the road. It just doesn't. Because if something dumb happens and you get us all in trouble, that's what they're going to remember. The stupid shit. People don't forget the stupid shit. Okay? So anyhow, I want to thank everybody for watching. I was probably ranting a little bit again. If you weren't paying attention, I was making a batch of feed for the cows, and I was kind of doing it as I did it. So, yeah. Anyhow, thank you. And, you know, we'll talk to you next time. Appreciate you.